Hi, and welcome to Confessions of an Indie Author. Um, Dunn is saying hi. We're going to talk about him a little bit in this session. Hey, buddy. It's the door. The wind got the door. It's fine. So anyway, so it's been 2 weeks. So just to catch you up on 2 weeks, we had our biggest event of the year, Marigold Festival. Sales were phenomenal as usual. It remains my best event I do every year. I will continue to do it. I'm already signed up for next year. This last weekend and this coming weekend, we also do Spoon River Drive. It is kind of a Fulton County event. There's bunches of little locations where they have these, pop-up spots with vendors, and it's kind of a annual craft show / flea market. There's just, anything you want to find, you can find there. And so we found a nice location that's indoors. Mainly because, while we do the Marigold Festival and it's outside, and sometimes the weather can be great and sometimes it can be awful, you start to get into October, and not only could it be really hot or rainy, now it can be super cold. And if wet and cold makes for a really miserable weekend. So we found an indoor location, and that's where we're set up. And they let us keep our stuff set up from one weekend to another. So it's a 2-weekend event. So I have that this weekend. We were really worried at first. Saturday was really slow. And so we're thinking, if it's going to be this slow, there's no reason spending 2 weekends. I mean, we all have a lot of different things that we can be doing. But Sunday picked up significantly enough to where we justified coming back for the next weekend and kind of just toughing it out. This Saturday is going to be cold. Sunday will be a little bit warmer, but not as warm as it was the previous weekend. So I'm planning on bringing a space heater, but at least we're inside. There's no heating, but there is electricity, so I can plug in a heater at the very least. To the Dunn Bun, the foster puppy. If you go back in episodes, I agreed to foster a special needs puppy. They had thought that he had some cardiac issues, and he had an appointment to go to the U of I School of Veterinary Medicine. There, it's kind of our top notch. They have a small animal hospital there. They have a lot of resources available. We went. Last Thursday was his appointment to have his cardiac evaluation. They did find that he does have a hole in his heart from his left ventricle to the right ventricle. It's very small. He is 4 months, so he's not old enough for them to actually, do anything for him. They're kind of going to wait and see what happens as he grows. I mean, it is possible that he could completely, not necessarily, it's not going to go away, but he could grow enough where it's not a significant issue and he can live with that condition, or he may be on some kind of medication, or there's potential for surgery. It just depends on what happens. And we're going back in 6 months. March 30th is his next appointment date. So hopefully we'll have more answers there, but we have agreed to be kind of long-term fosters for him. I feel really bad because not only does he have his heart issue, he has some pretty bad allergies, and we're not sure what all he's allergic to. So we did an allergy test. We actually did that this morning, but he has to go for 48 hours without his Benadryl. So he had a couple of days where he was really snotty and uncomfortable. So at least he got the allergy test done, and I gave him some Benadryl this morning. So he seems to be bouncing back and being normal puppy again today, which means he's, a pain in the butt. But that's just puppies for you. And I love him. He's so sweet. I wouldn't dream of getting rid of him. He's such a sweetie. We haven't decided if we're going to keep him. We're kind of leaning towards keeping him, but I kind of want to see what his prolonged care is going to be, how much it's going to cost me. I want to make sure that I can give him the care that he needs. And he is a high maintenance dog. So if anybody were to adopt him, they would have to understand, hey, he's got allergies. Yes, he has pity jammies because he's a pity puppy. He's probably about 45% pit bull, 45% Staffordshire Terrier, and then just a smidge of bulldog in there. So the bulldog is probably like the breathing and the snotty issues. Pity is the allergies. But yeah, he does have the jammies to keep him from chewing and gnawing on himself whenever he's having issues. He has medicated shampoo he needs to be washed, and then he has allergy wipes to be wiped down in the meantime. Hydrocortisone spray to spray those hot spots, and that's not even talking about any of the heart things that he's got going on too. That's just allergies. So he is a high maintenance puppy. That's probably, it sounds like he's chewing on something. Yeah, he's chewing on the wall. Dude, no. So, the other thing I've been working on is I'm trying to do kind of a business initiative. So I'm trying to go through and do an audit of everything that I have on Amazon, trying to streamline, make sure that everything's in the same category. It's the proper categories. Do I want to change the categories? I have new revisions that probably need to be uploaded. I have changes to book covers that probably need to be made. I take another look at my pricing. If you're in there, you might as well, if you're going to make changes to pricing, now's the time to do it. So I'm taking a look at all of that. Then I'm going to take those versions, and I have some on Barnes and Noble, but I want to get everything out on Barnes and Noble, and I want to get everything out maybe on Smashword and Kobo and all of that. I have some things out there, but like I said, I don't have everything out there. So I just kind of want to push that out and see if I can widen my audience and gain some more sales. I need to retouch my website. I know I just recently redid it, and I did my store. I need to go through and double check the store and make sure everything's okay. Also, I'm rebooting Plot A Course of Novel Success. I'm going to redo those YouTube videos. I'm also going to try to redo all the blogs on my page as well. Just for some other content. I think I'm going to start doing some show reviews. I mean, I watch a lot of the, Netflix shows or movies or whatever, do reviews of those. Any books that I've read, I can do reviews of those, just as more content to put out there. And I am coming up with a social media campaign that so for, a lot of people do motivational Mondays. I'm going to be doing coffee content on Monday because nothing motivates you like caffeine, especially coffee. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to have writing content out there on every Tuesday. And I'm going to have the YouTube videos and TikTok videos. I'm going to do book readings and excerpts for social and for video, and do the Tumblr talk. And this is the stuff that I can plan for, and then do all of my, regular in the moment kind of posts and videos. I need to just focus on those and do those more. But I think that if I can plan some of this content out, it'll be regular content on my page, and it'll increase, visibility. Definitely posting regularly on the blog will help with my Google organic searches as well, with just a focus on the SEO and just kind of having a well-rounded online media presence and trying to do a better job there. So maybe I can capture some more sales online, and I won't have to do so many events. As I said, I'm probably going to have to stop doing a few events and pick up some new ones that are going to be a little bit further away. So I'll probably have to do less of those because I can't be traveling every weekend. So just some things. I am looking forward to 2023 and trying to, plan some things out and have a good solid direction. So that is what I'm currently working on. But every time I'm doing those types of things, I'm not writing. So I am trying to finish the last installment of the Legends Chronicles, and I have started my Titan Home, not Titan Home, I'm sorry, Titan Code sequel. So I've come up with a new writing schedule. I just need to focus on it and get it done. So until next week, I'll have a new update. Thanks. Have a great week.